Okay, welcome to TechiesReign Skills Academy, and today in this video I'm going to be talking about IDs. Okay, and our last video we spoke about classes. Okay, similar classes. So we want to look at ID today. Okay, so just as we spoke about classes being a way of identifying our elements or using them in other places or styling, so it's ID also. Okay, and we said that IDs are you can call your ID by using the hash in your styling. Okay, so you use your hash for your ID, but when you are using class you use your dots. Okay, so let's quickly practicalize what we are talking about. Okay, so we want to use div. So we want to say I am learning web development. Okay, so we decide to save this. Okay, and then we want to see this in live server. Okay, by the time we come to live server, we are saying I am learning web development. Okay, good. So now in our previous class, we spoke about if you want to use class, you have to say div class. Okay, div class, then you put your equals to, and then you write your class name. Okay, but in this case, I'm going to be using ID. So we say div ID. Okay, div ID then equals to. Okay, so div ID is just what ID are we, what identity, what ID, what identification name are we giving our element text. Okay, or our element. Okay, so we want to say div ID is let's say John. Okay, div ID is John. Okay, let's just use, or let's use div ID is, yeah, we can use any name, we can use anything. We can use your name. Okay, let's say div ID is what is John. Okay, by the time we save it, I'll come back to our browser, it's still the same. Okay, so we want to call John and we want to style this particular ID that we have named John. Okay, I want to come into our head area. Okay, then I want to open our style. Okay, so then in between our style we want to call John. So instead of using dot John as in for our, as we did in our class, we are going to be using hash. Okay, we're going to be using hash John. As John. Okay, so then we put our open our curly bracket. Okay, then we can say color. Okay, so the color of the elements that we have named John. Okay, we want to make it let's say red. Okay, let's say red, then we save it. By the time we come here to our browser, that's changed to red. Okay, so but if we decide to alter it now and change it to James, okay, and we save it, by the time we come here, it is black. Okay, because what